Welcome to this new Google Slides lesson. In today's lesson, we will cover the following topics. We will learn how to use text box. We will learn how to work with WordArt. We will learn how to use master slides. We will learn how to insert table, how to link to a slide, to another slide, or to another presentation. And last but not least, how to use templates. The moment you create your slide, you get these preset text boxes. And here you can type anything you want in these text boxes. So basically this is your text box. So now let's create a new slide. I'm gonna come here and say blank. And here I don't have a text box, so I need to create one. So to insert a text box, you can come here and say text box, and you drag and drop it like this. You give it any size you want. Delete this, or you can click here, right here, and you just drag and drop it. So let's say this is a text box. Okay, first thing we're going to do is to change its font. So I'm gonna come here, let's grab this font right here, let's make it bold, change its size and maybe its color. And now I'm gonna come to where it says box. I'm gonna select only this one, underline it and make it italic. Okay, so this is how we change the font size, the font color, and customize it the way we like. We can also change the background color of the text box. So if I come here, let's say I want to make it this dark gray, and there it is, or change a different color, maybe this light green, and there it is. So this is also how to change the background color of the text box. I can also add a border to the text box. So if I come here, let's start with the 3 pixels. It's black, that's the default. I can change it to, for example, red. So now I have a red text box border with the thickness of 3 pixels. I can align the text inside the text box. So I can come here, I can center it, move it to the left, move it to the right. I also have this option here, justify. This is basically to keep the right hand side and the left hand side of the text in a straight line. This is when you have a paragraph, for example. I'm gonna bring it back to the left. I have another option here. If you look here close, it says top, and here it says middle. So here I have it in the middle. Right here it says bottom. I'm gonna push it to the bottom. Again, if I click here to this arrow right here where it says top, it's gonna bring it back to the top. Another thing I can do with the text box is I can rotate it. So if I grab here, this little ball here, I grab it like that, and I can turn it any way I want. So here I'm rotate it like that. And the thing with the text boxes in Google Slides is you can put them in any place you want in your slide. So you have a lot of flexibility when it comes to using text boxes. I'm gonna bring this back right here. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna create a new slide, come here, and now I'm gonna work with WordArt. To insert WordArt, you come here to insert, click, and choose WordArt. I'm gonna type the following, and click enter. and this is my word art. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change its font type. I'm gonna come here and change it to this font type impact. I'm gonna change its font color, make it this dark blue too. I'm gonna change its border color. I'm gonna choose this red right here, and I'm gonna also change the thickness and make it 3 pixels. And now I have a word art in my slide. I can also rotate it, come here like that, and turn it this way, rotate it like that, and there it is. I can also stretch it. So watch here, when it comes to word art, if you stretch, the text stretches as well. It stretches with the box. Unlike the text box here, if you stretch, the only thing that stretches is the text box, but not the text itself. So that's a key difference as well between text boxes and word art. I'm gonna turn this one like that. Next, we're gonna talk about the Edit Master option. So to do that, I'm gonna come here first, add view slides. I'm gonna choose this one here, title and body, and I'm gonna have like 6 slides, and I'm gonna say here slide 4, and the next one I'm gonna say slide 5, and finally the last one say slide 6. Okay, to access the master slide option, I go to slide, and here I have the edit master. Once I click, I have this window right here. Alright, the reason you want to use this edit master option is to make your own style of slides, and you set everything at once. So if you notice here, when I click master, it selects all the slides on the left hand side, as you can see here. And first thing we do is change the theme. Let's pick a theme. So if I right click here and choose change theme, I'm gonna have all these themes that are pre-made for me by Google. So I am gonna choose this one here. Okay, so once I click it, watch what's gonna happen to the slides on the left hand side. See, so now the slides are as you can see here, using this theme, as you can see here. So first I'm going to change the title. Okay, it's using this font. I'm going to change it to a different font. I'm going to maybe have impact, yes. Okay, watch what happens here. All the titles now use the impact font. I'm going to change its color to white, and as you can see there, it changes. And I'm gonna also change the fill color to this color, and there it is. If you pay attention to the left, everything is changing at the same time. All right, so now I am gonna come here and change the bullet points. So instead of having the default one, which is this circle, I'm gonna change it to star. Okay, and so basically now when I make a bulleted list, it's gonna have the stars instead of the circles. The stars, that's gonna be the default, and you can change it later on. Okay, what else do we need to change? Let's change maybe the numbers. So if I come here and I say, for example, impact, then bold, and I give it this color. And now if I exit out, you can see here, this is my slide. The title slide is using impact 80, and here it's using the impact font. Okay, Now if I insert numbers and I say apply, we need to change the color. Let me go back here so that we can see it. Master. Let's make it black. And now you can see them here. All right. So if I come to slide 4 and say list 1, list 2, list 3, and I select all those and click here, you see it has the stars for me instead of the regular bullets, the circle one. So now I have star bulleted list, and this is basically how we use the edit master option. Now we're gonna learn how to insert tables. So I'm gonna go to slide 5 and go to insert and select tables. I'm gonna select 4 rows and 4 columns and click. And for the table it's very easy. You can change its border width to whatever you like. You can change its border color to whatever you like. You can also use fill color if you want to use a fill color, and basically you customize it the way you want. That's when it comes to the tables. In the next slide we're gonna learn how to link to another slide or to another presentation. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go to insert, say image, search the web, and I'm gonna say home icon, and I'm gonna choose this one here, insert it. I'm gonna resize it and put it on top like that, or maybe even make it smaller. Control C and maybe Control V here, the last 2 slides. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click to select it and come here and say link, and I'm gonna link it to the first slide, which is this one here. Alright, so this is in case you have a long presentation and you want to go back to the top slide, you just do this. So once you click it, alright, apply it. So if I click here, it takes me there. And of course when I present it, go to this slide, if I click, it takes me back to the first slide. I can also link to another slide. If I select, for example, slides, this text right here, and click link, and of course I can link it to any URL. I can also link it to another slide. If I come here, lesson 1 for example, and I say get a shareable link, alright, I pick it, copy it and paste it here and apply it, and now if I click, it's gonna take me to lesson 1, and there it is, lesson 1. Finally, we talk about the templates. So for the templates, let's come here and choose create Google Slides from template, and here you have all kinds of templates, and they come in different categories. For example, you have here the personal category, you have here the work category, education category. It depends which field you wanna use or which category you wanna use, and you can just pick one of these templates, pre-made templates, and use them for your presentation. For example, if I click here, it's gonna create this flashcard template for me. There is also a good website I would like to share with you, and this is if you type Google and you come here and you say slides kernel, and it's this one right here. And in this website you can find a lot of templates to use. For example, if you want the elegant template, the elegant category, you can just come here, click the elegant, and maybe choose this one here. And if you like it, you can preview it and you can just add it to your Google Slides. Or if you have Microsoft, you can also use PowerPoint. And with this, we come to the end of this lesson. I thank you for watching. You have a good day.